shaking YouTube? It's your boy Graybeard Gamer bringing you another epic tip video. But before we get into that, make sure you smack that like button. If it's your first time here, make sure you subscribe. We got lots of tip videos, best class setups, gun reviews, anything and everything that's going to help make you the best CoD World War II player that you can be. Also, check out on screen right now Twitter. Follow me on Twitter so we can interact and we can talk and you can see when the latest videos come out. But let's go ahead and jump into the tips. At this point in the life cycle of CoD World War II, there are only two types of players that are still consistently playing this game. You have people who are decent players that want to be good, and you have good players that typically run in clans, but they're very, very good. You don't really have the noobs playing because they got destroyed in the first month that they had it after Christmas. So you're going to play some stiff competition. Don't blame skill-based matchmaking, although that's a thing. Right now, it's just skill versus skill. And you have to combat that. And the only way to do it, if you are not as good as these other players, is you have to take them by surprise. And in order to do that, you need to run Mountain Division. Yes, Mountain Division is a cheap way to play. I don't like using it. I like using Airborne so I can move around the map quicker and have more engagements. But at this point, if you're challenged, if your aim is not where it needs to be, then you need to run Mountain Division so you can flank your enemies and surprise your enemies. You do not want to get caught off guard because they're waiting for you because they hear your footsteps. I realize they nerfed the footsteps. It doesn't matter. They make some really good headsets and really good players use those headsets. So make sure you're running Mountain Division. The second tip I have for you seems kind of simple, but some people don't use it. I would highly recommend running the recon plane on every single match you play. You need that advantage. You need to know where your enemies are because to be honest with you, the really good players don't run Ghost. They don't run Dead Silence. They run Airborne. They move around quicker so they can keep those spawn traps going. You need to make sure you have every advantage and you need to run that recon plane. You'll be able to see where the enemies are and you'll be able to take them out. Now they do use suppressor, but with the recon plane that does not matter. You're going to have a ping on your enemy and you're going to see where they're at. So again, tip 1, use the Mountain Division. Tip 2, make sure you're using the recon plane. Some people put those high kill streaks up, but that's not going to do you any good against this competition. It's going to be very, very difficult to get the jump on the competition and go on these long kill streaks. Very hard, even for good players. So make sure that you're using every advantage you have and make sure that you're running the recon plane and your low score streaks. At this point in the life cycle of CoD World War II, you are without a doubt at some point going to get spawn trapped by your enemy. It's going to happen. You need to prepare for it, and you need to prepare for it mentally. That brings me to my third tip, and that is don't do the same ignorant stuff twice. If you're running out and they're capping you, you need to figure out a different route. If you need to camp in your spawn for a little bit to get some momentum, because this is a game of momentum. So if you get some momentum by taking out some enemies while in your spawn, buy yourself some time. It might actually help you survive if you get that recon plane or you get a care package. But I promise you, you're going to get spawn trapped at some point at this time in CoD World War II. So you need to make sure that you're not running out in the open and just getting killed repeatedly and repeatedly. Also, if you're playing a game like Domination, don't get so obsessed with capturing the flag or playing the objective that you're getting your ass handed to you every single time you try to do it. Pay attention to what your teammates are doing. If they're not trying to cap the flag, it sucks. You're not going to win this match, but don't go stand on B by yourself unless you know that you're going to be able to take the enemies out and capture the flag. Otherwise, you are just banging your head against the wall. You're not going to be able to accomplish anything except you're going to die a multitude of times. And you're not going to get the XP. You're going to be last on the leaderboard when in reality you probably should have been first, but your teammates suck. Anyway, we're coming down to the end of the video, guys. Thank you for watching. If you're watching at this point, make sure you smack that like button. Subscribe if it's your first time here. My name is Graybeard Gamer, and I'm out.